Hey guys, welcome back to Higurashi Chapter 2. This time, it won't be as rushed as the last time because hopefully I won't have to redo any of this recording. Unusually loud. There we go. So, like I said, this won't be as rushed. I'll take my time like normal. Listen up, everybody. If you don't take cooking seriously, somebody's going to get hurt. This is part of your education as well, so don't fool around and do it seriously. Lazy, yeah, we have to take the class in response. After school day today was going to be home economic class. The plan for us for everybody to make curry rice and give it to the forest rangers who let this building be rented out as a school. If everybody were making curry rice and curry in the same pot, it would have been more of a party-like atmosphere. But this was school after all. Excluding the younger students, each one of us would be making our own curry with the results being judged. Alright everybody, maybe that nowadays curry is an easy meal anybody can make, but it has its roots in traditional Indian cuisine. Even though we've altered it a bit in the Japanese style, it is still instilled with the knowledge and culture of the ancient India. Absolutely do not neglect that fact. I'll have words with anybody who doesn't take this seriously, so be prepared for that. That seemed like a needlessly passionate sermon on curry. Well, whatever. Assuming that the Chi-sensei has devoted her life to curry, she'll probably be a pretty strict judge. As long as you're not failing your grade home act, doesn't really matter. Does it really matter at all? I wouldn't say that if I were you. The teacher's a tyrant when it comes to curry. But that to say, but man, that curry tyrant. Never heard of that before. You see, our normally mild-mannered teacher, for some unfathomable reason, is a stickler for curry. Unyieldingly so. Yeah, it's said that every year she goes on her journey to India to research the mythical curry. Well, this is just a rumor, but it seems that she eats curry rice 3 meals a day, and if she occasionally has something else, it's always to be SP curry flavored. That's not unhealthy, that's unnatural. Is she part of an evil cult or something? Besides, is it curry top the list when it comes to junk food? Curry 3 times a day is just nutritionally speaking, and thunk, 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 embedded into the table right by my fingertips, a chef's knife, ladle, and spatula hummed gently as they still quivered. The teacher, while still mixing her own pot, was looking this way, smiling. Kaki-chan, shh. If you say any more, you'll be sleeping with the fishes. Saying even a little bit more will make the situation a lot more dire. Yeah, just be serious to make your curry properly and everything's good, alright? I don't think it's going to be that easy today. Look, Min-chan is written all over her face. If playing the field is even and we're being judged, there's no way this will turn into a competition. Looks like we're all on the same page. It's a cooking contest. I knew it. There's no way you're sitting and tasting it alone. How shall we determine the victor? By the teacher judge it as the same, but wait, there's more. The teacher repaired with the principal in tow. The purpose of today's event is to show appreciation for the people at the forestry service, so they'll be judging the results with me. The happy teacher now will be as 5 people from the forestry service will be judging your cooking. Good luck, day one guy. The principal looking around, it seemed like the interest of everybody in class had been piqued, whatever. So that's what happened. This is going to just be some casual curry cook-off. Being as good at making curry, I'm not going to lose today. Our greatest cooking in a group together with Rika. That's unfair. I'm sure that Rika's good at cooking. My curry so tasty that it shivers down your spine. What about Mion? She doesn't seem like she's too good at cooking. Her type has always been bad at this kind of thing, but Mion could usually look unconcerned. I think I'll take your keychain sticking right now. Mion's definitely bad at cooking, right? I don't like the way she said that. Couldn't be Mion, couldn't possibly. That moment the teacher's whistle sounded. Alright, everybody, are you ready? Be very careful with the knives. Start. Oh, shoot, it sounded. We had to use an outdoor kit to cook the rice, but it wasn't that difficult for a camping veteran like me. Put the rice into the canister, push your palms to the bottom, and fill the water to just above the wrist. You're alright with only that much water. If you don't put in more, you could be bad. You filthy liar. If I put any more, I'll be left just some half-cooked porridge. Took off that messes to be a trick. It won't work. I'm used to cooking rice with these utensils. First it starts to bubble, and then the steam starts to pop, and don't take off no matter what. You're amazing. This is a little unexpected. Did you learn this at summer camp? My dad likes to go camping seat whenever summer comes around, or if it goes a lot. So this means everybody's good at cooking the rice. Otherwise, the critical part of this challenge will be the curry. Curry is Rika's specialty. We'll cream you all. You lost me at Rika, so I don't need help with the cooking too. Maybe it's just a good chance helping the most by doing nothing at all. Yeep. The end justifies the means. I just have to win. That was a pretty malicious comment for Rena. Setsuko took it hook, line, and sinker, and Rena could only apologize between the fits of laughter while Setsuko chased her around. Well, now should we move on to the curry? For now, the battle truly begins. After rinsing up the carrots, potatoes, and other standard vegetables, I grasp a knife. Gulp. What will today's curry taste like? As we now hummed along, her very well-practiced hands wielded her knife. The rhythmical sound of the knife hitting the cutting board harkened to kind images of days long past. Simply put, it was perfect. It was so common practice, I seriously don't stand a chance. I looked over at Setsuko and Rika-chan, and Setsuko was in charge of washing the vegetables. Also, Rika-chan was in charge of peeling them. That's what I heard about being discussed, but Rika-chan's knife skills are amazing else as well. She was happily rotating the potato and peeling it quickly. On top of that, the peel spanned the entire potato. What's that called again? Katsuramuki? I heard of that peeling a vegetable in one loop around like that. It's a highly regarded technique. She picked up the peel from the sink and carved a pair of eyes into it with her knife. It's a snake, roar, saying as she placed the lonely peeled potato skin on top of the head of a boy from our group. She wasn't even breaking a sweat. When it comes to Rika-chan cooking, I couldn't even hold a candle to her. But roar, just make that sound. Alright then, how's it beyond doing? She's definitely just fumbling along. I saw her peel. We can't so effortlessly like that. Absolutely no way. This can't be. You got to be kidding me. This is a trick. She's using special effects. Where's the wire? She's definitely using the wire. Here, take a look, see. See, already remind me. I probably showed me that integrated potato skin. You don't know. Kichi me was taught how to cook by her grandma. That's just cooking from sewing to flower arrangement to playing the koto from marksmanship radio operation, even helicopter piloting is but one of the myriad things she can do. Straight chewing up the letter items were more realistic. It was the first few items on that list that seemed like a lie. She's actually really good at cooking. It's just such a hassle that she never does it though. Damn it, I'm also really good at cooking, especially Chinese food. Kishi boiling something and pouring it into a bowl doesn't count as cooking. Shut down before I could even say it. Oh, too bad for you. Today, Kichi sadness shall be certainly languished and defeat all alone. Clank. It's the force of someone who can't even cook by herself. Wow, Rika. There. I'll destroy Kichi for you. God, this doesn't look good. Everybody's smirking at me. Does not raise their white flag yet, Kichi, my bearer. Don't throw away this match. Calm down and think. Not about how to peel these potatoes well, but about how to win this challenge. There's so many people watching. I'm going to work at another sink. Saying like that, I gathered up all the vegetables and left that spot behind. We yelled, Kichi, gonna be alright? I'm worried he might cut himself with this knife. Let's see what Kichi-chan's doing. No matter how hard I try peeling these, if I slip up at this speed, I'll lose I'll tap my fingers right off. Then there's only one thing left to do. Tomita-kan, Okamura-kan, are you guys running a group of four, huh? There was a two other classmates that have become my school brothers ever since the event at that toy store last Sunday. They had been paired with the two girls for their group. Yeah, both girls are pretty good at cooking, so both they could mess around will be okay. Both of them point at the girls. They're not as good as Serena, but they're both good enough at handling a knife. I'll get straight to the point. At this rate, I'm going to lose this contest. Give me the vegetables your group has peeled today. Son, that's pretty much theft. But depending on what is in it for us. In other words, depends on the term of negotiation. I'm quite bold of you guys. Well, that's to be expected. Then let's do this. If I win, I'll let you eat the curry that's stuck with me. Good chance group made. How about that? I don't know about that. Both of them were hesitant after such a weighty proposal. Just one more little push seems in order. Very well, then I expect an offer they can't refuse. I put both of them close by the shoulders, made an offer in a hushed tone. Of course, that includes the protested taco Mika-chan have already eaten some of. I'll even throw in the spoons. Splooge. A red mist spouted vigorously from the noises of the two underclassmen. Kichi-san is pretty good at this. There's some very nice potatoes. I apparently cleared the vegetables peeling challenge. I returned to my comrades in triumph. Oh, well, man, he's an amazing Kichi-kun's peeling is really good. That's not quite right. What Kichi-chan has bared is a potato, but it's fangs. Yeah, I'm super serious about this. I'll crush you all. Having finished with preparing vegetables, next is to boil a pot of water, but then add the vegetables in order, which takes longest to cook. I learned this part from my mother when we went camping, but just cooking in order probably won't garner a lot of points. Look over at Rena. She had a variety of vegetables cooking together in a delicate balance. She wasn't the most being ambitious or calculating a way to win the game. She was making delicious food with her mother's touch. I have a feeling I could somehow compete with me in terms of technique, but I could be no match for Rena. She was way out of my league. When my mother makes curry, you see, she always uses lots of ingredients. That's why Rena's curry uses a lot of ingredients as well. I really want to take all night still it nice and slow. I beg of you, will you please help me just a little with my curry? No. This is one of our club activities. Rena won't lose. When she enters club mode, even the normally kind Rena becomes an enemy. Looks like we could chance cooking apples as well. She's like a pro at this. How about it, Mion? Mion, you, what the heck is that? Where did you get meat from? I predicted what we'll be doing today by looking at the schedule, so prepare accordingly. My curry is going to be marvelous. Upon inspection, it looks like Mia brought her own vegetables, spices, and other ingredients. They were spread all over the place. Mia, just to tell you, brought all this stuff home for your house. Objection. She said, there's no way this is allowed, is it? Objection overruled. As long as it makes for delicious curry, anything goes. For that, normally serious teacher goes so far as to pin a star to the end of her sentence. through curry freak. We know we could turn on naturally gifted chefs. I've come with thorough preparations, and Keith-chan, what about you? It's helpless. In the grand scheme of cooking and peeling the vegetables is only a small part of it. The hurdles I must overcome were just too numerous and too high. My bear son over here. Turning around, I saw the voices calling me belonged to the two underclassmen from earlier. Tomita-kan and Okamura-kan. Now, guys, just 1 second. Okay, sorry, guys. I just wanted to look at what the two little kids look like. Tomita and, what's his name? Apparently they're like a side character in an anime or something. So it's like one screenshot of them or something. But yeah, at least I know what they look like. What's up, guys? And what's up with that pie? Is that from your group? We'll switch with this with their pot before somebody notices. Then the curry and the girls in my group made at least better than what you could make. You guys, for me, don't get the wrong idea. If you don't win, that's right. If I don't win, then talking on the yes to go because his curry goes out the right window. It seems like you guys are getting riled up about this too. Sorry, I'm in your debt, but I'm surprised the girls in your group agreed to this. I'm very sad. We're also serious about this. Failing on our duty 3 times. These guys are assuring me victory. I paid the price. Glaze folded the burning conviction from underclassmen. Yeah, I'm not fighting this alone. I'm fighting this with everyone. Leave it to me. Save some room, boys. I'll defend let you eat or fill. We shall be eagerly waiting for victory. This is gas stove, so controlling the heat is easy. All that stuff just to let it stow a bit. The delicious smell of curry begins wafting upwards. Pocket the minutes, but my two underclassmen certainly juice some double takes. Rena even looked surprised when she came to take a look, so it must be pretty good. Keychain, you're pretty good. It looks like this would be a good match right to the bitter end. And I want to see Gwen's curry. Rena's curry, Meow's curry too. Everybody is worth the opponent. I done my very best, but I'm not sure of the outcome. Keisha said Rika's calling you. Go see what she wants. What? Rika-chan's calling me? What could it be? Well, whatever. Well, I can gather some intelligence on the enemy. Rika-chan was still on the ground in front of the pot because this whole stuff just let it stow. Even then, it's good to know she doesn't leave the stove unattended. Rika-chan, how are your search doing? It's Mr. Curry, huh? Rika-chan was still incident strange and introduced as Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry's amazing. She's beaming from his eyes. Pew pew. Apparently, Mr. Curry, she's beaming from his eyes. Turning him with the stick, she edged a line towards my feet. Does she mean I've been shot to laser? Whoa. Barrier, beam reflect. Took no stick in my hand and reflected the beam, striking Mr. Curry. Mr. Curry could shoot missiles from his stomach. What? Barrier, super electromagnetic barrier and retaliatory beam. But Curry absorbs the beam energy and fires his impulsive wave cannon. Rika-chan and I scratched the ground, thoroughly engrossed in the doodle war. Wait a moment. Hey, Rika-chan, you called me for a reason, right? Yes, I called you, but I've already fulfilled my purpose. At that moment, I choked up my spine. Already fulfilled our purpose? They got me. Headed back to my pod, saying that just as I feared was stuck, no questions as I drop kicked the back of her head. What do you think you're doing? You know better than to do that, the lady said. Who cares about that? Stucco, did you mix something in with my curry? How impertinent, I haven't fallen that far. Despite what you may think of my favorite person, you know, then what's this incomprehensible line of ladles and plates, leaving them all in unstable positions? If they fall over, what will you do? Then when a gentle breeze blew by, knocking over a ladle that was stood up on its end. The ladle, like domino, fell over and knocked over the next cooking utensil in a row. Whap whap, clank clank, thud thud. This is art. Come to think of it, I'm in a world record challenges were quite the age on television a while back. Kiki-chan, the frying pan. I didn't even have time to react. The chain reaction nuclear cutting board, and a frying pan. Then the next after that was my pot. Crash. The fry pan stuck my pot full force, stepping it over. The contents were curly spilled out, and now my masterpiece was sampling by the schoolyard. I stared, dumbfounded. It's a beautiful and elaborate mousetrap that for a moment I lost touch with reality. Oh, this is a catastrophe. I didn't do anything, you hear me? Oh, at least the very moment I had my guard down. I ignored the culinary incompetence to go for far too long. Even if she couldn't cook, Satoko still had this method of fighting back. Just then, Rena, who had been sampling her own pot, let out a scream. Oh, what? Rena's curry is salty? Was Rena also sabotaged? Then what about Mion? My rice is salty. I've been had. Oh, with this, all the obstacles on my way have been taken care of before the fighting begins. All the effort was wasted. So sad. So very, very sad. Rika-chan also took over my dumbfounded head to their heart's content. Pushing us together, it was but time for the meals to be judged. The delicious odor of curry spread throughout the courtyard. The members of the forestry service to whom we owed gratitude for their daily work were guided to their seats. The principal gave a bit of a ceremonial introduction. Next, the teacher expressed her desire for them to judge the curry contest. The man from the forestry service seemed to like the kind of thing and gave their enthusiastic approval. Well then, is everybody finished? We'll now have all the judges sample your cooking. Everybody in the class put up their painstakingly made curry and arranged them on the desk. Then only club members who managed a decent result were Rika-chan's group. Knowing full well it was a failure, Rena plated her curry for the judges. She already knew she was going to get a low score. But at least she was still able to serve hers. Both Mion's and my curry were completely obliterated, so we couldn't even line them up on the table. The judges started from the grade made by the lower grades. They had lively discussion praising the food. Finally, it was our curry's turn. Next up is Ryugu-kun's curry. Yes, this looks like quite appetizing. The principal cheerfully showed that smooth flavory and salty curry into his mouth. Of course, his expression immediately changed. Oh my, what happened, Ryugu-san? It seems so delicious when you're cooking it. She says they must have some expectations for disappointment. I'm sorry, I might have added a bag of salt by accident. The rest of the judges grimace as they each had a bite. I feel sorry for them. Failure is the season for success. I'm just looking for next time. Do your best. Saying that, the principal devoured the rest of the oversalted curry in one go. Truly a man amongst men. Reno was down and out. Her offensive capabilities were split now, but she defeated due to her weak defense. Well then, please savor our next curry next. I see that Fruita Stone's group put a lot of effort into their curry. Let's see here. Simple but nice, very nicely done. There was also the incident with Reno's salted curry right before this, so the judge's assessment was extraordinarily high. Maybe it's not extraordinary, but perhaps today's forerunner. The judges began a heated debate. One of those judges let aside as he removed a chunk of carrot with a spoon. Yeah, this kid's curry really isn't half bad, but I don't like carrots, you see. Personally, I think the carrots are a staple of curry, but I guess each their own. However, seeing that with good chin, that nameplate on the chest was overall as it began to speak. That's not good, Kyochi. You have to eat your carrots. What is she saying all of a sudden? Everybody turned to Rika-chan's stomach, but Rika-chan just did it was super effective. The carrot-eating judge began stuffing his face with curry while tears streamed down his face. Kyoji, there's seconds if you want them. Stop. Mommy, you all crying like that. He continued to shovel curry into his mouth. That's right, Rika-chan's curry was by no means simple. No, the curry had the taste of her mother's cooking. With the carrot-hating judge out of the picture, Rika-chan's assessment was unanimous. Oh, nobody could stand to Rika's curry. Suko let off a shrill laugh as she declared victory, but at that moment, don't be fooled by my esteemed judges. Don't be deceived to think that this meager stop as a taste only a mother can provide. What you people actually want to eat is this kind of curry, wasn't it? Oh, all of a sudden, all its perfect glory. Mion's curry. Not only the judges, but the teacher, the underclassmen, of course myself, could only gasp in admiration. Hamburger steak with demi-glazed sauce and fresh salad. It's a set. Who wouldn't be stretching to say this was a full-course meal? It's perfect, perfectly made. Amazing. Mia-chan, you're amazing. Mi-chan, you're amazing. Shitoko was also shocked. Even Mika-chan couldn't hide her surprise. It seems that the victory was decided without even needing a taste. Of course, the hamburger was hand-kneaded. The salad also blah, 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 blah. That salad also had a home-style dressing, but of professional quality. And the curry not even that micron of great. This is sublime. Truly, its taste is savor, Sonosaki-san. This curry is no doubt a living testament to his 6,000 years of Indian knowledge and beautiful harmony with Japanese cuisine. I'm elated. This deserves full marks. I'm giving it 100 points. You're welcome. I'm just trying to set next up a class representative. Miablo bowed politely, then winked at us with a smirk on her face. Amid defeat. There's no way this is happening. I'm certain I sabotaged that pot of rice. That right. Shitoko had dumped salt into Mion's rice cooker, which should have ruined it. At that moment it hit me. I spun back towards my own canister. That's why. As the my cookie gets had been opened, its contents completely emptied. Damn you, Mion, you used my rice. That's no fair. Hand over half of your curry. Mion clucked her tongue and whipped her finger at me. His smirk washed over her face. Well, there, Kichi, you're not taking this seriously enough. You gave up at the last moment. I didn't. There's difference between us. As soon as you give up, it's all over. God, I couldn't even properly voice my shame. Mi-chan, I feel sorry for Kichi-kan. Just give him at least a little. It's fine, it's fine. This is a lesson. Kichi-chan just learned that you shouldn't give up on the contest until it's all over, right? I was going to say it, but Mion is right. To give up so quickly on the match was my own folly. For Mion did brought me that to my attention. I should actually be thankful to her. Well then, does that mean that even in this situation I shouldn't give up? My curry was overturned while I was still in the pot, and I don't even have any rice left. How many bullets am I supposed to lose hope in this situation? My bearer sighed. Told me that Kanoko gun suddenly appeared. Damn it. Even though I tried so hard, I wasn't able to meet their expectations. It was an accident. There was nothing you could do. Both of them were dejected. God, I couldn't accept defeat so easily. I was their senior. What would be if I didn't pick up the broken pieces of the dream I had shown them? I just learned it from me. Just now, then I don't throw away the contest. Not until the last moment. Thank you, Jimmy Bear. I think about how to make more career, but how to win the match. Uh-oh. I had an idea. I didn't think you could turn the tables, but it was better than nothing. Tell me to come and wash your hands, help me out. I'm I want you to find. Okay, gotcha. Both of them just spread up to receiving these instructions. Oh, I'll keep trying going to flounder about at the hand. Why don't you show me? Nobody else is stubborn fool, you know. Shut up, just sit there and watch the last card I have to play. First up, me on, and I'll be taking some of your rice. I won't let you say no. I don't really care, it's salty after all. It's okay if it helps too, right? Each gun is in trouble right now. Hearing you say that is very reassuring. Rena, go make some tea. He doesn't trust me. Next, Otoko, also Rika-chan, I challenge you to a side bet. What do you say? Well, listen to your request. This is my duty to my two blah 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 who shed blood, sweat, and tears for my sake. Seko Rika-chan, if I ever receive a perfect score, I'll be taking your curry. Nothing for you to eat. You need to know and to stop joking around. I'll be keeping a big note to that. No, it's alright, Satoko. Taking my bonnet. For my brothers, I was Satoko said. Neon said those words were all gravitas to a club president. You handicapped him this much, didn't you? There's no way he can make up for that. So meet him head on. No matter how hard he struggles, he's not going to make a comeback. Right? Girl, that may be true, but I don't mind. Kishi-kun, go for it. Yay. The judges seemingly grown tired of the sampling of the various curries are debating each entry. From what I overheard, it seemed that Mia's impending victory was not in question. By the way, what been the American's curry? I still haven't tried it yet. Yeah, the pot with the curry in it fell over. Humph. Is that so? That's a real shame. I may have lost my curry, but that doesn't mean I've lost this contest. Everybody's saying my praises, and my competitive posturing had drawn the attention of all the judges. First of all, just be quiet and eat these, please. I'll listen to your complaints after that. This is my cooking. American, that's onigiri, huh? The judges smiled earlier at the simple fare that was quite in the contrast to her sitting bravado. Rena poured into tea into the cup she had brought over from the break room. He was making a mockery of this. Look, there is not even any feeling. It's nothing more than stilted onigiri. And this isn't even worthy of being called a contest anymore. It's true the mouse saw might be a little much, but as I just told me that she thought this was a great idea, but not still enough to win the match. My bear son is just playing enough to make a comeback. Gentlemen, he did well. It's alright. Just watch. The judges were chewing their mouths full and sipping at the tea. Nobody was singing praises or awestruck. They were just quietly chowing down. It seems like each has learned how to use rather underhanded tricks. This would be difficult. Yeah, that's right. Minas understands that now, too. What do you mean? Why I say we're just quietly eating that much? You see, Satoko-chan, that's because the judges are actually tired of eating curry. Because they were judges, they had to sample each and every offering. And because we're from small children, because they were made to show their appreciation, they couldn't just eat a little bit of each. Sometimes the man values the amount more than the taste. At this amount, rather than the rich, mind-blowing flavor, they crave simplicity. They couldn't say it out loud, but this was the tastiest thing they had today. I confirm that by looking at their eyes. The judges smiled wearily. I praised your efforts, but today's contest was about curry. I'm not sure you can give a score to this. The teacher and the principal folded their arms while they pondered the situation. My underlings, seeing that, saw the small glimmer of hope fade away and grew dejected. This was so surprising, just not enough. Don't give up, Keith-chan, Leon whispered quietly. That's right. If I didn't push here. No, you have to give a score if you think that curry and onigiri are really that different. You're sorely mistaken. Maybe I come what are you saying? How are they the same? The principal stopped the teacher. He looked like he was giving me one final chance. The judges have eaten their fill, quietly waiting for my statement. In his homeland of India, curry is usually eaten the type of bread called naan, isn't it? Therefore, you could say this was cuisine we call curry rice, something that we have adopted and modified. Just as the teacher said at the beginning, it's a fusion of Indian and Japanese cuisine. I know what you're trying to say, my bread kind, but what does this have to do with onigiri? It's actually very simple. Both curry and onigiri are the main thing to let you enjoy eating your rice. Rice was introduced to Japan from ancient China. Our agriculture forebears watered the fields, fighting elements, disease, pest to grow and raise our rice-centered culture. Yes, the Japanese people have formulated a plethora of dishes, but those were nothing more than attempts to find ways to enjoy eating rice. In other words, curry and onigiri are both the results of rice culture. It was scattered at first, but slowly grew into a steady roar. It was thunderous applause that praised me. Enough with the nonsense already. I won't accept this. The teachers are only judging curry, This is out of the question. It's obviously deserves 0 points. Ms. Kishika did its best. Could you please acknowledge that? Today's class is supposed to be about curry. What should we do? Stiffly, their laughter set forward. There's a story about how when a Michelin 3-star chef in France came to Japan, the people from the hotel was staying at had a bunch of ingredients from France imported, but the chef didn't even give them a second glance. I wonder what that was. They were ingredients from his homeland. The chef went into the local fish market and made a dish from a fresh fish caught in Japan. The culture of food wasn't bound by different rules. It's culture. If you come to Japan, you melt Japanese culture and make something new. That's how curry and onigiri are the same. The chief was providing fire support. I had to be grateful. The judge was somehow moved by this complicated yet baseless trivia. A stern look washed over the teacher's face as she refolded her arms. Eric, your part of curry was slipped over, wasn't it? Ina said again to be careful. I'm sorry, but as Mr. Watanagashi said, there are no boundaries in cuisine. If something that could be amazing, well, then that's something that should be discriminated against just because of the form. Then. For explaining your pot, minus 20 points. But just for today, for not giving up and doing your best, plus 20 points. I'll give you 100 points. Embarrassing, we did it. My underclassmen leaped at me. Perfect score. We did it. The curry was spilt and our verse was taken, but we made a comeback. In the end, Rikachu's curry also received full marks, so everybody but Rena had a perfect score. Since this test was outside the scope of regular club activities, there wasn't any particular penalty game. Rena breathed a sigh of relief. Now then, as promised, I took over Rika-chan. I'll be taking your curry. But that means we won't have any lunch. Wow, Sotoko stomped angrily at the ground, confused and frustrated, but the price of defeat was absolute. It was what I wanted to say, but I'll show you some mercy. You can eat half. Thank you, Kishi. My two blah blah blahs peered over from a slyness. Tears of joy streaming from their faces. We exchanged glances that only be understood on Sman. We did it, my bear son. That's all thanks to you. We flashed each other a thumbs up. Now just to give these to my peoples, I've gotten pretty hungry myself. I guess I'll have one of my onigiri. Wait, what? There's no choice of my onigiri. The ones that I set for myself included. As I appeared searching for them, the principal clapped a hand on my shoulder. Gaha, when else listened to that speech you gave, the rest was showing what grew even more delicious. Gaha, I'm creepy that you also ate my share. Gaha, the principal simply left without answering. So, seriously? My eyes half brimming with tears and stomach grumbling, I was called over by the teacher. My bear comment because of circumstances I had to give you a perfect score, but you understand, right? I understand what? There was an odd glint in the teacher's eyes. If I had to describe it, it was curry colored, like a pot of stewing curry. Her eyes rolled around in a spiral. She washed over me. The teacher clutched me by the shoulders and drew me closer until our noses were almost touching. Curries are what's most respected as sacred of dishes. Absolutely not allowed to be put in the same category as onigiri. You hear me? Onigiri was created in ancient India, one of the 4 great river valley civilizations, and was raved about during the reign of King Ashoka and Kapsulvatsu for the birth of the Shakya at the International Food Expo. Michelin twirly, even the Eiffel Tower was pickled in simmering curry turmeric, whether you were asleep. Okay, can you stop making me stop stuttering? Just make one long sentence. You're asleep. Wait, curry. Hey, Kichi-san, what are you stumbling around for? Cleaning up part of cooking is part of cooking too. Each gun your eyes are all curried. Why is that? Why? Curry, curry. Hee hee hee. Yikes, you got him, huh? It's okay. He'll be back down by tomorrow, probably. It wasn't that long before hunger brought me back to my senses. Is this the end of the chapter? Yeah, I'd believe it if it was. A weird chapter. I wonder when things are going to get intense again. Or is it not the end? I don't know, it's not the end. Well, maybe it will be soon. I don't know. In the end, all the onigiri was eaten by the principal, so I had to make do without lunch. Skipping lunch, I never knew that afternoon could be so long and painful. I feeling that other than jealousness made me space out. Are you alright, Kichi-kun? That's why I said you should eat me this curry. As if I could eat this curry with enough salt in it. Makes my blood pressure rise just by looking at it. It's what I said, as I initially refused. I could only regret it. The hunger, the stomach ache. Well, you did a good job making it through. You're absolutely hopeless situation, that is. Keep-chan, you're pretty strong when you're cornered there. I don't need any compliments right now. I need food. There's some food at home, right? We don't keep snacks lying around at home, and I'm gonna have a cup of noodles right now. Since you're enjoying that hunger so much for now, I'm sure tonight's dinner will be really tasty. Absolutely no intention of laughing along. Well, then I'll take my leave. I have a part-time job again today. Sorry, it's really rough when you're not used to work. That job at the Angel Mart family restaurant, huh? That uniform was so unstimulating. How being a waitress is really hard work. At me, Chan is working as a waitress. Really? What kind of place is it? How? No, I'm working at the toy store from the other day. Sean is the waitress. How bad. I completely forgot that's how it would end up being. I'm sorry, you guys look so similar. I mixed you up. Kichi-kun, who's Shion? Rina asked the obvious question. I'm Mion's younger sister. She's got a different personality, but she's different from Mion. That's right. You look similar, but our personalities are completely different. I'm very kind of thoughtful, but she's calling a scary personality. I think that's when you guys were born, Shion got all the feminine aspects. And like Mion, she's a cute, cheerful girl. Kiki-chan? Interjected her eyes started back and forth from our exchange. Is that true? Venus never met her? When you changed, did you ever tell me you had a younger sister? Chances this has already been exposed to the cover-up. I couldn't help Mion out there. I could only have her in this charade. Oh yeah, I still haven't introduced her to you, Rina. My younger sister's name is Shion. I don't know. I didn't ask. I never met her when I went to Michan's house. Yeah, that, I'm the only one that lives with Granny. She lives at the family home in Okinomiya. We're not that close, so yeah, she doesn't come here too often. Yuna's face indicated she wasn't sure if she was convinced. She was usually a bit of an airhead, but she was unusually sharp when it comes to these kind of things. Well, it's not a lie, please me. She said, yeah, I believe your smile suddenly blossomed on Rena's face. Rena wants to meet her. I'll go and see her sometime. What store is she working at? What store? That is. She's getting more tangled in her little web. I could tell me I was increasingly frantic. But it was hard for her to butt in family issues. Sorry, I have to get to work. Later, Rena, Ki-chan, see you tomorrow. Unilaterally ending the conversation, Mion headed home. No matter how you look at it, she was running away. I'll just label this one as emergency escape. Michan was kind of cute. I wonder why. He, Rena giggled in amusement. Are we going back home? I wonder when dinner is. Would lying down be the best way to conserve energy? I sprawled in the entryway without even taking my shoes off my shoes. As I was losing the last vestiges of my consciousness, the doorbell rang. I seemed I had a guest. Come on in, it's open. I directed my listless voice to the door. Good afternoon. Huh? Hey, Chan, what are you doing? It seemed my guest was Mion, or rather Shion. It seemed shocked when she saw me sprawled out the entryway. Is that Shion? Wait, why? I thought that Shion's existence was an illusion that was limited to when Mion was at the restaurant. That's why I never even considered that Shion would appear here. I heard from my sister, because club activities day you weren't able to eat lunch, right? Yeah, it was a lot of trouble, so Toko spilled my spot and you stole my rice. But I'm Shion, she ran and began to mope. That's right, she was a younger twin right now. So, sorry, what's up? Did you bring something for me to eat? Yeah, she don't look that bad like this either. Too bad the necklace on this one doesn't go all the way around. Oh my. It's something disappointing that you hit the nail right on the head, but here, with a disappointed smile, Shion held a small bento box she had hidden behind her back. Huh? You really brought me something to eat? Thanks. There was still some of the ground beef left over from my sister brought to school. I knew it was going to be right before dinner, but I wondered if you'd want it. Am I bothering you? Not even a bit. I'm really happy. Can I really eat this? Sneak in and look inside the box and say this. She just put something leftovers and say it would have been a lie. There was an elegant meal stuffed inside. Is it really okay? It's not like a ton of hot sauce mixed or anything, right? Jeez, I'm not my sister. I wouldn't do that kind of thing. If you don't like it, you don't have to force yourself. I'll just go home and eat it myself. Saying as she pouted cutely made a motion as if to snatch the box back. There were some times that made me doubt that she was the same person as me, and this was undoubtedly one of those moments. I don't mind at all. I want to chow on it down with my thing from the bottom of my heart. It's not something to be thankful about. Your nose has to run. Sean, who had thought that I might not take the bento, looked down happily. Then there's not much. Do you want to come in? I could probably make some tea or something. Sorry, maybe some other time. I'm on my way to work. Oh, that's right. She did say that before. Just rinse the rocks out with water and get it back to my sister tomorrow, please. Of course, it would only be a proper thing to do after being all the Easter one looks this delicious. Well, then I'll take my leave. One last thing. Sean grew red as she looked down once more. During that contest with the curry, my sister took your rights without permission, right? My sister fools around too much, as sometimes she gets carried away. She wasn't doing it to just be mean. Hey, it's not like I mind that too much. There are no crutches when it comes to club activities, after all. In fact, I should be the one at Stenko for all the thrills and entertainment. Could you tell that for me? Yes, I think my sister will be very happy to hear that. Well, then, I have to go. Sean smiled brightly. After bowing deeply, she left as she looked at her watch. I'm happy, but this is really okay. I looked down at the bento box she left behind. A faint warmth spread through the palm of my hand. If I were Mion, I could see hot sauce mustard, maybe even a needle being mixed inside, but really I don't think she would go as far as putting a needle in there. I opened the box once again and hesitantly tasted a bit. I took a bite and another. There was no funny business. There was no danger at all for it. It was delicious. That's right, there was Shion, not Mion, so there shouldn't be anything to worry about. I rushed back to my room, eating as I gave my thanks. It was so delicious that my stomach could cry. Shion, no, Mion. When she heard I was so hungry I could die, she brought over this to me. It was delicious to the last bite, by the way. Nothing strange ever makes stand. I was a bit embarrassed at myself for being so skeptical. Yeah, but I would be too, but after the last time with that mochi and you got that stupid needle in it, who knows? I'm probably sure this is the end of the chapter. Yep, guys, so I will see you guys hopefully tonight if I decide to make another video, and I hope I do.